I think even the most MAGA influencers are starting to realize that we as a society, under these new Trump policies, are collectively cooked. And yes, that means them as well. The number one indicator of the health of the economy in the United States has always been the U.S. stock market. And while MAGA influencers will tell you that 98% of the stock market is owned by just 1% of the most elite people, that is in fact not true. 58% of Americans own stock, and everyone who has a 401k or retirement benefit or relies on interest compounding from the way that they use their savings accounts in the banks is invested in the stock market. In addition to that, when the stock market tumbles, hiring freezes, wages freeze. There are implications that happen to everyday Americans, even if they've never owned a stock in their life. I already hear some of you now saying, I don't use a for profit bank. I use a credit union, and they don't invest in the stock market like the for profit banks are. So I'm safe. Well, then you should worry about the Republican Senate and Congress attempting to add taxes to credit unions to make them less appealing to work with. Try and force funnel you towards having to use one of these for profit big banks. And tomorrow morning, we are expecting what's called like a Black Monday, which is a massive stock market crash. Okay. It's already trending down 1,500 points. And before the market even opens tomorrow, it's expected to have lost $5.4 trillion in value. And yet, President Trump and a lot of his buddies are down Mar-a-Lago golfing with the Saudis. How could he be so calm when things are going so poorly? Well,
Find that I do better in bad markets. I buy things in bad markets. And you can't do that in a great economy. You can't buy it. Either you're going to buy it very expensively or not be able to buy it at all. So there's a lot of opportunity, I find, in the bad times.
And the tariffs, of course, are not just affecting the stock market. They will also have a fairly immediate impact on the cost of medication, because many of the medications that Americans take are generic, which means that they are produced elsewhere and then shipped here. And as much as I would love to be on name brand only medication, that is just not something that I or many other people can afford. And that is not something that the Trump administration has put money into to make it more affordable for us to have American made brand name medications. So the tariff is going in without any money being invested into the infrastructure that would make American made products more affordable. And that doesn't just go for medicine, that goes for everything. But even the most MAGA are running out of ways to move the goalposts and gaslight and smile and explain away all of these horrific policies. I mean, right now they're on, oh my gosh, Ford is doing employee pricing for everyone because they support President Trump's tariffs. Just like Toyota-thon or any of the Memorial Day, President's Day, or Christmas Day sales events for car dealerships, saying we are offering employee pricing on all vehicles is a very common sales tactic. That is not a special deal they are doing because they support Trump's tariffs. That's a hell of a leap.